Good morning. This is Bishop-elect Walsh on Thursday, February 17th, doing the Wednesday announcements on a Thursday. I apologize, I didn't get to it yesterday. There's just a couple of things, nothing real urgent, but just to, again, stay in touch with what's going on at St. Rose and Our Lady of Mount Carmel. There is a decision about the pancake and sausage breakfast to postpone it one more time. Instead of starting it this coming Sunday at 8 o'clock, we're going to wait until March. We were asking for pre-sales to get an idea of how much to prepare, and we only got very few, less than 5 people had made a pre-sale ticket. So we didn't really know what to prepare. People are perhaps still hesitant to come out. And we really needed to make sure we can do that pre-sale before we start up. So let's try again in March, and hopefully that'll be a success. I know that's a nice way to have fellowship and enjoy a good meal. $7 a plate, and we want to thank Rick Burnett and all the other volunteers who are going to be part of that. We'll try again the third Sunday of March. Again, so no pancake breakfast this coming Sunday. The Synod on Synodality listening session took place last night at St. Michael's Church. I was disappointed that there was not more people there. We had 14 of us, and we broke into 2 small groups after being in the church listening to reading from Ephesians, St. Paul giving us a beautiful vision of church and the challenges and everything else that we face as church, no matter what time or era we live in. But it was a good opportunity in our small groups to listen to each other and reflect on both the universal church and our local experience of parish life, and to have input that we can send down to the diocese, who in turn will send it to Rome as part of the overall process that is happening with the Synod on Synodality. So I do want to thank all those who came out last night, and it was a very enjoyable and time for faith sharing, and just a good way to interact with one another as church. We want to welcome Father Seth here. There may have been a previous announcement thinking that he was going to start on March 1st, but it is going to be March 8th. There is Ash Wednesday in between there, and they still needed to work out a few things at the parish where he was at in Laughlin and also in Wilkes-Barre. So he's going to stay down there for that first week of Lent and take care of things there. Meanwhile, Father Arun and Father John Polednak, who is the vicar for clergy for the diocese, he's going to be helping out both on Ash Wednesday and that following weekend. And then Father Seth will come on March 8th and hit the ground running to begin his service as pastor at St. Rose and Our Lady of Mount Carmel on March 8th. I want to thank everyone who came to the Mass of Thanksgiving and sending forth at the cathedral. I am still counting my blessings, still feeling like George Bailey, and that moment when I looked out from the cathedral pulpit and saw so many familiar faces from the different assignments that I've had in the 27 years here in the Diocese of Scranton. I was just filled with, feeling like the richest man in town, and reflecting on the gift of love and how we are all the richest people in town when we experience God's love. So I want to thank everyone. It was a very fitting way to be able to say farewell and to feel sent forth from this diocese with its blessing to go to Gaylord. I'll be leaving on February 27th, so we're going to have 2 more weekends here in our parishes. Looking forward to just having the opportunity to pray with you these last 2 weekends, and certainly know that you'll always be in my heart. And thank you for tuning in. We'll see you one last time for a Wednesday announcement, actually on Wednesday next weekend, next week. Bye-bye.